Alright, y'all, we back, man. Time is now 5:21. I'm getting through this shit. I hope y'all can hear me, cause I ain't got my microphone on. And yeah, young nigga on his lunch break. I'm kind of mad though because I had to take a shit, and they want to call a break right when I had to go take a shit. So I was running to my car tooting and shit. But yeah, it's all good. Cause on my break, I don't want to do nothing but break. I take a shit on the clock. I don't shit on my break. I chill on my break. On their time, I'm a shit. On my time, I chill. Let me show y'all what I got today, man. Dang, I thought I brought. We got a Firehouse sub. Y'all ain't never heard about this. Let me put y'all on. Then we got some fruit snacks and some yeah, we also got some fruit snacks and some beef jerky and a water. Feel me? The Bev, feel me? Yeah. But y'all almost went home today, y'all. Cause my manager over there, that nigga just had me. Let me cut the car on.
Drive. If you're coming in I-10, the Baytown East.
Talk about this next time. But yeah. But yeah, though, man. I almost went home, that nigga. Man, had me doing everybody else shit. I'm sad. I can't even see it. Come on, man, focus. See that bad boy? I can't get the right angle, but yeah, it's ham, lettuce, I think onion, tomato, wheat bread. I didn't ask for wheat bread, but they gave it to me. I tried to refund it too, but they were trying to only give me $1 with their whole ass. And then some other meat on here, I think. But yeah. It's the only thing I like about work. Lunchtime. But after lunch, I get sleepy. I really hope y'all can hear me. I want to turn my AC on. That motherfucker made too much noise though. And my body is sore from being up in the gym. Make it some mess. Do y'all find this entertaining? Just watching me eat a little mukbang. I don't know what you're talking about them, but I'm a store at Amazon. If you already at Amazon, I'm going to your store. Some people like it. Like, it's cool. It's cool in the sense of like, you by yourself and you know, you just in your lane by yourself and you doing what you do. But the only bad part about it is stowing. To me is the worst thing. But stowing is like, when I stow, I can't focus just on my own work. Everything else that I do in the building, I like focus on my own work. When I'm throwing or unloading, but that and water sprouting, I don't like water sprouting either. Because anything that has something to do with a team, I don't like doing, because there's people that don't like doing their part of the work, and then I gotta go and help them and then also catch up on my own work. But when I unload, I can just go crazy, and when I go crazy unloading, ain't nobody gonna, no manager's gonna come and talk to me and tell me anything. And make time go by fast for me. But stowing, I'm having to go and help everybody else and fix their shit, and then come back to my shit and my shit fucked up and they not helping me. I don't fuck with that. Like, yeah, when my shit is done and empty, I go help. But if it ain't, hell nah. And what makes it worse is I used to be a person, when I first started working here, I used to try to do the most work, be the best at everything. I used to want the man just come tell me to do something, and then I'll be like, bet. Y'all want me to do this? I'm gonna make sure it get done, just cause you asked me. I be one of them think, oh, I asked him to do this, I can rely on him, he's a good worker. That's how I was at first. So I was just coming in here busting my ass every day. And like, they'll move me and keep moving me and keep moving, and I'll go do that shit. I was getting shit done. I was doing that like my first 2 years here. And then it just got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna do what y'all say and still, you know, perform at my highest and give it my all. But, you know, I'd be expecting like give a little, take a little. Y'all need some work done, because there's people in here that'll say like, hell no, I'm not doing none of that. They ain't doing shit. And I'm not doing that. But yeah, when I need something, like the one time I be like, hey, I'm not trying to go crazy today, my body hurting, or anything like that, I be expecting them to give me some kind of grace, because I'm usually doing my shit. I'm not giving nobody a hard time, not being nobody that they gotta come talk to, everything like that. but it never went like that. It was just always, because they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn what kind of day you having. They don't give a damn about none of that. They don't give a damn about you being tired, anything like that. So when I started realizing that they don't care whether I bust my ass or not, that's when I said, alright, it's fuck me, it's fuck y'all too. So now, I just try to not really. Only reason why I still, you know, I only do enough work to not get fussed at. And I try my hardest to only focus on my work and on nobody else's. But I'm not overachieving no more. Or they ask me to do something, just trying to get it done. Like if I'm water spotting and ain't nobody doing shit, sure, I'm gonna try to make sure my shit is done. And if that shit not done, if my shit fucked up, they shit fucked up, and everybody just bullshitting around, I'm gonna bullshit too. Cause I mean, I don't know why I used to act like I had something to prove. I'm just rambling. Y'all like Slim Jimmy's? That sandwich was good. I ain't no cold sandwich eating nigga. But that shit was good. But yeah. Another day. Another damn day. Lately also, because I took a break. Took a month long. Really it was probably 2 months. Yeah, almost 2 months. Long of a break from this job. And since I started working here like 3 years ago, well, I'm gonna make 3 years in October. So like 4 months, no wait, like 6 months, I'm gonna make 3 months. I mean 3 years. I've been working like non-stop. Like since I stepped foot in this building, I've been working like crazy. And it's like, after a while, you know, you get used to it. When you be off work, you be like, damn, like, I should just go to work. Or if you ain't got nothing to do, you be like, damn, I could have just made some more money. But at some point, it stopped being about just, you know, just getting the money. Because I know, I always knew since middle school that I wanted to do content, but I feel like I wasn't mentally ready. I still had to go through some more things, stuff like that, so I can mentally be ready. Because the person I am today, I was not like this. In high school, middle school, even a couple years after I graduated, I just got like this. If you would have put a camera on me last year, I probably would have folded up. I still be wanting to fold up, but yeah. Back to what I was saying though, when I took that break, I didn't realize how much I would enjoy not being that way. Because when I used to be off, I would just be like, damn, I could have just went to work. Or I feel guilty for taking my off days and not picking up overtime. By the way, concerning my second time eating this candy, I ate it yesterday. Well, this shit sucked. It was hella hard. I got braces. And it's overly sticky. I don't like candies or it's overly sticky. But yeah, when I finally took that month off, that was my first time taking like an actual vacation since I've been gone. I mean, since I've been working here. It was always work. And I was thinking like, damn, you telling me if I see that since I started working here, or started working period, I could never stop until I take a vacation. And the only way you can get a vacation is if you come to work. Thankfully though, my job is like flexible. And I don't have to call a boss and be like, oh, I want to take a break. Come up with an excuse. And you know, everything like that. But yeah, that shit made me realize a lot of stuff. I didn't actually take a trip nowhere or anything like that, but just I was outside more. Like, that's another thing I've been trying to work on too, being outside. Cause I was always like being in the house. I don't really feel like it's nothing wrong being in the house, but like, or to a certain extent. But I finally got to just go do little small shit, like going to like NBA games, went to the aquarium, been with my people more, my family. Just I try a lot of new foods. I tried steak. Like I still can't fathom the fact that I never had an actual steak before, but I went to a steakhouse. That shit was crazy. And I ain't even no steak nigga. But I don't know if it's because I never used to eat steak or if I just don't really like it, but it wasn't like I thought it was gonna be. The way people make it seem, I thought like, I don't know, like when people cut it and all that, it'd be like, they be saying it's buttery and all that shit. It wasn't none of that. But I feel like I had, maybe it was just a steak that I had. It wasn't nothing crazy. And I paid like $40 for that shit. $40 for a steak. I got the biggest steak on the menu, the best steak on the menu. I was trying to be on some grown man shit and that shit was whack. But like I said, it could have been me and my taste buds. I'm probably not grown enough to be eating no shit like that. But yeah, now when I come back to work now, I got like a different kind of mindset. I'm really trying to not look at work so much as like a primary income. I won't even say it's a primary income, but it's just like such a like so consuming. Because, you know, everybody's job shouldn't be the one thing that consumes, like takes up everybody's time. Because that's what it was. Not even just the hours that you spend coming here. I look at it like the day before you gotta work, your day is cut in half because you gotta go to sleep early. And when, like, even going to sleep early, the fact that you dreading coming to work and shit, that makes it even worse because, like, mentally you don't even want to do anything. So it's the days you work, the sleep that you gotta sleep to come into work. Then when you get off, you need about an hour to decompress and all that. And then having the time that it takes after work and before work, like you still need an hour to get ready for work. My shift, my hours, I work a 10-hour shift. So an hour before I get up, an hour before I gotta clock in. An hour and a half probably. Yeah, hour and a half before I gotta clock in. So that's 11 hours and 30 minutes. And then I still need another hour after I get off to decompress. Really. I try not to, but still. So that's really 12 hours and 30 minutes. And then another about 6 hours of sleep. So that's what? 18 hours and about 30 minutes that I'm dedicating just to go to work in a 24-hour period. So 18 minus 24. My phone at? Let me see. $24 minus 18. Damn. So that means we get 6 hours of free time. Why is it not focusing? But yeah, 6 hours of free time. Then you gotta do another hour showering and getting ready. Or, you know, showering and shit afterwards. Then some people take naps during the day, right after they get off work. Going to the grocery store. And yeah. So I really say you probably get 4 hours of your day to yourself. 4. That's not even counting driving. I don't want to make it sound so shitty, but yeah, I just like that. Me taking that break really made me like realize how much like then every day that I did stuff, I didn't plan it. I literally woke up every day, and like another thing too, like everybody's Sundays be different. And I feel like it's based around the time that you work. Like my Friday could be my Wednesday for everybody else, because that's my last day at work, so I get my weekend earlier. So yeah, I was living every day when I was taking that break. I was living every day like it was Friday. I woke up in the morning and I was just like, I'm gonna do this today. Woke up the next day, I'm gonna do this today. And I went to go do it. Usually when I'm working and all that, I'd be like trying to plan stuff on the weekend. I'd be too tired after the work week and all that shit. But yeah, that shit made me realize, like, you know, I feel like, to me, like, I really don't want to make it sound shitty, but that shit makes me feel like it's set up to make you feel like, that shit made me feel like I was in shackles, like I was fucking in shackles to the job, or just the work life. Because every day could be like that. And of course you gotta have money and shit first, but the fact that there is people that live every day like it's Friday and not just like a Sunday and a Monday and a Friday. Like I think that's like the 3 main days, and then all the other days are like blurs and everything like that. But yeah, 5:44. I got 1 more minute on my break. But y'all ain't get up with y'all on my last 15. Hopefully I can make it. And yeah, I'm gonna get up with y'all, man.